Hi guys, welcome back to the shop. Okay, I think I'm gonna tear that apron off tonight. I have to pick up the bench. You know, that gets messed up as soon as you touch it. And I've got to glue Lisa's table together. Get that out of here. Then move my spot. That table fits pretty decent back in the corner back there, and the chairs fit over in there to get them out of the way. So, yeah. Let me get that cleaned up and see what I can do. Alrighty. And I gotta find my can of coffee that Lisa got me yesterday. Forgot to ask her. Alrighty, guys. Alright, guys. I like Gorilla Wood glue. She's got a little bit of warp in her. So I got her flush all the way around. Good coat of glue in there. She's clamped together. Once she dries, I'll put that missing screw back in and see if it sucks it down a little bit. I'm thinking there's supposed to be something on top of this, a cushion or something, but that should be fine. Alright. Started moving the chairs over. That one sticks there nice. I have no idea how that's all done. So, I guess first step would be to get the latch out of here, because we need that. And the body tag off her. I don't know why it's missing a rivet. I am going to have to get a new rivet gun though, because mine, I'm pretty sure I destroyed it trying to do something I wasn't supposed to with it last time. Interesting little thing. It's got a cutout right here and a hole. That's where you hook up your hood release cable. And it's got a cutout here. Left-hand drive. The latch is going to have a hole on this side. Right-hand drive. The hole is going to be on this side, so they put the notch in for both sides. Just an interesting little thing I found out. So let me get a drill and pop them rivets and then start figuring out how this thing's attached. Alrighty. Alright, there's the body tag. I have never studied Volkswagen body tags, so I have no idea what it means. But there she is. That's where she was. The latch is loose. The only thing is this thing's so folded up, I can't get it out. I could sit here and try and bend all this metal or just let it sit there and float. And once I get her unhooked, it'll fall out. So, let me try and figure out how this is attached to the front end. I'm going to say that there's spot welds probably in here, along this side, on both sides, and then wherever this pan meets here, I'm going to say there's spot welds through here someplace. The one thing nice is the seal track, I don't have to reinstall it because I am going with Mexican seals. Those seals get attached to the bonnet or hood or whatever you want to call it. So it will not have the seals running like they originally did. So I don't have to worry about that. So let me get the wire brush on and see if I can clean it up and find out where the spot welds are. Alright, man, those 2 extra lights light the shit out of this place. That's cool. It lights it up good in here. I might try and move the lights around and put another one up there. And then when I put that shelf on, it's going to have one that's above the bench. That'd be really nice. But that lights her up nice. Alrighty. So far, looks like a spot weld there, there, and there. And then they do run down the side. The one that's going to be fun is this wraps around. So there's going to be a spot weld down in here. Now I got to start grinding and figuring out where they spot welded it across the front. So somehow they spot welded this to this pan. Because there's a lip in there. So that actually might be through here. Give me a second. Let me run the wire wheel through here. Because through here is where that's where the old channel for the rubber was. So they might actually have it spot welded through here. I can feel a lip coming up into here. So let me grind on this and see if I can find the spot welds. Alrighty guys. Okay guys. I found those, and I found these, and I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be folded up like that. So, but I've been cleaning up in here, and I can't find the welds. A lot of these are the spot welds for that track for the rubber. So I'm not sure if they have them underneath there or what's going on. So looks like I'm watching a YouTube video. But yeah, looking at the new one, this whole panel needs to be bent out. It's folded all the way back to here. This thing is messed up. That whole front pan is folded up. That tells me this is all pushed back, and these quarters are all sunk in. They have to be sunk in. They're not wrinkled. So get this off and see what the heck's going on. They have a porta power at work, so if I have to, I can push these back. So that's not a problem. But yeah, I gotta do some research. And apparently Lisa has some kind of scaffolding thing I got to put together tonight. So we'll see how far I get. I always have something that comes up that I gotta work on. I really wish the air compressor would have worked. Because I mean, it's not winter yet. I was really hoping to kind of clean that up in there and then get one of those gun sandblasters that had the canister on top. And I could clean that up really nice then. Same thing with those vents and those louvers in the back. Hit them with a frickin' sandblaster. I'm sure they're not the greatest sandblasters in the world, but it looked like they clean metal pretty good. And I'm pretty sure for this kind of stuff it'd work out really nice. Yeah, so yeah, I was hoping the compressor was going to be fixed. We'll get her figured out. Old patches will get put back together. So yeah, let me watch some videos and see how this is supposed to come apart. Tomorrow's Saturday, so if Lisa keeps me up too late, I can finish the video tomorrow. I want that pan off on this video. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alright guys, I have been all over YouTube. There is videos for taking the front apron off of 50s, 60s, and early 70s. The thing is that they have the spare tire that sits up and down right through here. So the apron attaches at the bottom. So I'm not really sure how it attaches. So I guess I'm just gonna start cutting. Once I know where the welds are, I'll grind the metal towards paper thin and then take a chisel, because then it doesn't damage the back panel as much. Like if you take a drill bit, you can drill the center out of a weld, but it goes out farther than the center. So when you take it apart, you bend the shit out of it, plus you got a hole. Figured out if you take a grinder and grind down the frickin' metal to where it's paper thin, you can peel it back. You got a little nubbin sticking up, and then you just hit it with a frickin' flapper disc or a cutoff wheel and knock the metal down, and you don't have holes and the panel isn't all bent. So I'm gonna start grinding. And there's Bonbon. Hi Bonbon. What do you think, girl? You coming to get something to eat? Yeah. I was moving the stuff, and then Lisa had come out and spent some time with me, so she got her chair back out. And I got plenty of room to work, so it could sit there for now. Anyways, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start cutting and grinding and peeling it back. That pan is all bent like crazy anyways, so I'll do the damage on the piece I don't want anymore and try and save as much as I can out of the rest of it. So give me a second. Let me see what I can grind up. And I'll probably get started on it tonight, but I'll probably finish it up tomorrow. But I'm going to try and get that thing off before the end of the video. Alrighty guys. I don't know how good you guys will hear me from this side, but I watched videos half the night trying to find this style bug. Everything is 50s, 60s, early 70s. Nobody has the 75 style beetle front apron replacement anywhere. So I started cutting the thing apart. She's attached on the sides, and she's attached through the middle, just like I thought. I just have to find the frickin' spot welds. I got her all attached from everything except for right in the middle. So yeah, I just have to get the pan off it. So let me see where I get. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but looks like it attaches right by them holes. I take it that's the hood bump stops. So I'm going to rip the rest of it off. I got a lot of cleanup to do tomorrow, but see how this goes. Alrighty. Once I figure out how it all attaches, I'll let you guys know. But she's all off. Alrighty, guys. I gotta get a glove off. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright. She's a pretty crusty mess. It's not looking too good. I've gotten, it is attached right there and down the side. I got it stripped right there. This side I got it all off. I got this That's the pan. I've got to get this strip off. Little chunk over there, and get the center off. But this thing's all wrinkled to shit. So that's how a 75 Super Beetle is attached. It's attached to the top, down the sides, and I'm not sure if the bottom's supposed to be like that or not. And then right across the middle of it, the lip comes up past this hole, because that's about flush with the top of the lip. So that hole goes through both pieces. So now I just gotta get this last piece off. So yeah, I took her apart in pieces. But we'll get there. Alrighty, guys.